Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva Pro to the back here, another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more I've been preaching. It's been a minute, and they dropped a video about our the two not favorite, more like two cuckolds who likes to be boys, being boy fresh and fit, but they admitted that they were right. They admitted that Abba and Preach was right. Wow, okay, I cannot wait to get into this because I'm curious on why they admit this now or why they ever admitted to begin with. Because since they love to be alpha male and jerking each other off, that's the best way I can put it. But anyway, I digress. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Abba and Preach. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. A link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. Don't. That's fine as well. Send that in super things. But by donating, like, comment, subscribe, sharing all the good stuff, how you show your support, lets me know you rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up and let's get started. All right, we here with some more Abba and Preach. Fresh and fit, admit we were right. That's the title of the video, and I cannot wait to get into this because I wonder why. And like I said in the beginning, they admit this now, but I guess we're about to find out. So let's go.
How about we do a blast from the past?
What's today's topic?
Today's topic.
Again!
We haven't talked about our boys over on Fresh and Fit
Clowns.
for a hot minute. Been a minute.
I was enjoying those minutes.
But you know what happened recently? They admitted they lied, and they admitted we were right.
That happened.
That happened.
Roll the clip. It's not true.
It's not true? Now, do you remember what we argued about with them when we first started this whole thing? What is the genesis?
The genesis of the thing was really just...
You was going to take one bitch, and then you going to take the next bitch.
No, that was right after.
I remember, dude, in the weirdest way, it's been almost 4 years since that happened. Like, to the exact date, it's been almost 4 years. Because basically, if I remember correctly, they started out pretty strong, fresh and fit and everything. And for some reason, the egos just... But it's one of those things that they were talking about Preach's wife. And that's the one thing you don't... Here's the thing. And the point that they apologized, but double down. At this point, just run the fade. Just run the fade.
Okay, my bad. I got the timeline wrong.
All right.
That's just one of my favorite lines.
Yeah, that's a bar.
Yo, I was so livid.
And I beat both y'all niggas up too. If we really want to talk about that, you guys want to fucking box? I'll box both you motherfuckers too.
Next week, I'll be there. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Yo, stop fucking playing with my trauma. Oh, no, that's just what that.
You got a bathrobe and a sweet haircut.
And that's the weird thing. It's one thing a lot of people forget. And here's the thing. I've been getting fresh and fit dick riders, the best way I can put on my comments saying, oh, you misconstrued what they said. How can you misconstrue what they said if there's video evidence of them saying the exact thing that they basically are explaining? Like, seriously, what the hell? Like, and these are the same, here's the thing, it's one of those things I do not, and I repeat, do not understand.
It's back when, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take one, yo.
That was a bar. That's when I think people realized what was behind the eyes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's when people realize, you know when someone stares at you, but you just know back here, there's just like, there's darkness.
Same. I get that myself. So yeah, I'm all smiles and cuddles until someone pisses me off.
They just saw the darkness back there.
But the genesis of the thing was twin sisters.
Broom in a dustpan. That's flashing bitch.
I remember that. They had that picture, like, on there, that profile picture, for almost a year because one of the videos, and people got upset. The reason why that was on, the reason why that was literally on their profile picture for that long a time because they did a video and people were complaining that I think it was a male versus female. I think soccer. I'm not sure. All I know is the male won, but thing is how they got into a game is one said they could beat the other, and the other one said, "All right, bet." And the one who said they can beat lost, and the one said I bet won.
Fresh and fraud. That's another one. No, but for real, the genesis of the thing. If we talk, I know what you want to talk about, but there's a genesis before, right? Mm-hmm. The genesis before is that when you went on the podcast and I was there, and then we talk about it, and I didn't know these guys. Gotcha. You knew these guys, right? Well, you knew about them. Mm-hmm. Shit. You know what I mean? The reason why you went, you went on, and I didn't know they existed. It's not even because I'm better than that. No, it's just I don't roam the internet like that, and I didn't know that even existed. So, and when you went there, and I was on, I was there, but remotely, I thought that shit was so horny. One thing that happened was that they asked me a question, I was answering it, and then they just cut me off and went into some shit with balaclavas and so. Mm-hmm. Just to promote some shit on Patreon. I was like, well, we're going to act like this never happened. Anyways, fast forward a couple of months after, you play a clip again of these dudes and you're like, oh, this is what they're saying. And they're talking about ex-workers and they're talking about
escorts, yeah.
If you use them, then nobody that's really like a high value man or someone that really has money or really they don't use that. And
but yeah, essentially.
Here's the weird thing. A lot of people forget. People who normally announce they are high value men end up self-snitching on themselves because they go backtrack. They have used sex workers, and to the point, what they said has been technically almost 4 years in the making. Technically 3 if you count last year when I don't know. Walter knocked up a sex worker who he was were trying to pass off as his girlfriend. Technically, they were dating, hindsight, but she was a paid spicy worker.
Genesis was. We had a disagreement. We said, hey, for some people, it makes sense for them to pay for us.
Yes,
we understand why they pay. And they're like, no, you shouldn't pay. It's stupid to pay.
And so we came up with a couple of reasons. Some of the bigger ones was the girl's not going to respect you on the same level. You're not going to get that genuine desire bedroom fun.
No.
Oh, but what we said, furthermore, we said, if that's what you claim, then you really do not know what you're talking about in terms of that.
Yeah. But once again, that girl's only there for the money, so there's no respect.
Who cares? If you're only there for the sex, let's not make it sound like wanting to bang a girl's like some noble cause that deserves respect. Who cares?
And that's what we said. And then they got pissed.
Mm-hmm. She even said it in the text. You fucking other girls are nigga, duh.
Yeah.
So when they say, oh, fresh, your girl does not. No. Smashing the hoe was fun, and I just ended it. Not mad. Phone call.
The apartment thing was what pissed her off.
Yeah. Pregnant,
cool. She thought she was like
she thought she looked up
running game,
but she don't. But she don't know her role.
And here's the other thing too, because a lot of people were saying like Fresh was paying for so the shit. In my head, I'm like, okay, if he was paying her for he wouldn't have done all this shit.
Thank you,
bro. Like she wouldn't have done all that. Like the fact that he didn't pay is why she was so angry.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Came back now. Kind of wish I paid because it'd be way easier. No, it'd be funny here because
prostitutes sound very appealing when I think about this kind of environment.
I got friends.
This is why niggas pay, bro.
Yeah. I got friends, bro. You know some of them. Some of them be on this podcast. Celebrities.
Well, Kevin pay. You know.
Kevin pays.
Hey, he's helping them.
Guess what? Dude, you don't do none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
He pays them and then they leave. I, on the other hand, I'm just chilling, vibing, having a good time. They're like, oh, this guy's my dream guy. I'm gonna hook him up. No, you're not. To their eyes, like, possible. Is if I just paid, just go away.
Oh my God! 4 years later, stupid.
For real.
Turns out all them fucking coconuts in Barbados done your head in, dummy.
For real.
We done told you. You know the irony of Fresh and Fit being demonetized? You know what the irony is of the whole downfall of the brand?
Is that they ain't got no more money for hoes.
Here's the weird thing. I had not thought of that. That had not dawned on me. Yes, they That's the word. They don't have the money for the house. Okay. All right.
The whole thing is 95% of their problems would disappear if they were just upfront and paid for these hoes.
Oh my God.
Think about all the damage to the brand, from Ling Ling to White Girl on a Boat to the Black Girl. All of these people that cause big dramas and big fallouts for them.
Oh my God.
And you want to know the biggest irony? He claims he didn't pay. But that's also a lie. Because you know what this guy was? He was a trick that pretended to be a boyfriend. He was the worst of both worlds. Right? Because he just wanted to hook up with these hoes. Which is okay. But he told them, I love you. You go be my wife. He was trying to do all that stuff. Meanwhile, you know, he says he don't pay for box, but he was paying 50 bands. For what? A bracelet. 10 bands. For what? A girl's glasses. So there's an irony here where it's like...
Who, first of all, for a bracelet and glasses, these type of glasses? Y'all could go f yourself, man. Like, bro, these glasses cost me basically only $500. Not $500, but like $375 plus the prescription. Yeah. But anyway, but 10 bands. Nah.
I don't want to pay. I want their soul. But then you kind of still pay. But then you also try to wife them up. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you would have just done things the right way, maybe Fresh Fit today would have been fine.
That's crazy.
Did I tell you they said we were going right? Didn't I tell you?
That's not exactly what they said.
But
this, oh my day.
I told you to appreciate this one.
No, it's just crazy.
And never forget, even though these guys claim they don't pay, buying a girl a $15K bracelet is paying.
For real.
You're a trick. If that's not your girl, you just buying her bracelets, you're a trick. There's no difference between that and someone saying, here's 10 grand, we smash it for the next week and a half.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that we said, really.
Yeah.
And you got all it up in your feelings.
Because when you say something that's true, people like that who have huge egos, they get so offended and they want to puff off their chest and yell yada yada yada. At that point, I'm like, dude, shut up. Just shut up. Okay? Shut up.
Because we said...
And people like that, to me personally, and part of my language, comes off more of a bitch than anything else. Because why are you puffing off your chest at me for something that is legit facts? You can get mad. Someone once said this. It was Uncle Ed, a.k.a. Eddie Griffin. You could be mad, but you can't get mad.
If that's what you think X work is about, then you don't know how it really is. You do not. You claim you know all these high value men and stuff like that.
Yep.
Then you don't know how they function because they do use the services. Oh my!
It's okay. We don't have to intellectualize it. We don't have to do that.
No, I do, because you saw the video already. You had time. No. You had time to fucking. Oh, okay. This is what it is. I just see this for the first time right now. So of course it's gonna take me a minute and a half.
You remember what my two claims were? They admitted we were right, and they lied, and they admitted they lied. Now, was the first one right? Did they not admit that we were right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you said they didn't do either of those things, right? Let's watch the second clip.
And inside of this video, you were saying something like, you got 1,000 bodies and shit. And I'm like, bruh, you is not fucking like...
If someone tells me they have 1,000 bodies, male or female, I'm gonna think you're capping to the highest order. Like, at this point, like, you're not even human to do that. You're not even... to do that, you need to be like this. Every day on the day, every hour on the hour. Literally every second, every millisecond. Like, seriously.
That, my nigga. Like, why is you tapping to the camera, bro?
For real.
So, here's my thing, right? Why would I lie to you?
Yeah.
What do I gain from doing that? What else to cap? That's my life, bro.
So, my honest to God truth body count, bro, no cap. Ready for it? It's over 1,000.
Yeah, cap.
I'm dead ass serious. I remember I told you, right? I told you about Barbados when... So basically, guys, I'm going to break it down for you, right? So doing live right now. So in Barbados, right? I can tell you before. There's a whole culture of women coming from UK, coming from like Italy.
Beta! What LA do you?
Yeah.
What do I gain from doing that? And we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, speaking of numbers, your body count, god damn. I saw a clip, you said it was like over 1,000.
Yeah, so back in the day, I made a point to say that because I wanted to get clicks and go a little more viral. But looking back on it, it's not the best thing you want to push out there, right? What LA do you?
Yeah.
What do I gain from doing that? Maybe I'm unbelievable to you because you haven't lived my life, but like, man, life is great.
Just came out and basically said,
So the same people who like to be in my comics, be in my comment section. Sorry, just tired. The same people who like to be in this comment section down below, trying to defend them. Shut up. Shut up. He lied to y'all. They lied to y'all to sell a course.
yeah, you know, that's it. It's just something I said for clicks. He was never getting no 1,000 women. Now, obviously, we all knew that. But they lied repeatedly. They lied to their fans. They lied to everybody. Why? Because they were selling courses. Man, it was like $1,000 to get this course, DMs on Demand, from Walter, which basically tells you how to DM girls to get in their pants. And it's like, yeah, you don't believe me, bro? I've had 1,000 bodies. I'm like, why you keep selling this lie? I don't get it.
The only way left for the normal guy to become a high-value man, fresh and fit, giving away their jealousy-guarded secrets for scoring 9s and 10s and more in 2021 while increasing SMV. Are you seriously ready to pull 9s and 10s almost overnight? I'm Myron Gaines and my business partner, Fresh CEO. We're two guys pulling girls in one of the most competitive markets, Miami, Florida. We run a podcast helping men how to navigate the current sexual market. Our lay count is over the 3 figures.
I love you. I love you.
Myron has triple-digit lay count and Fresh has quadruple-digit. Except for our lightning fast growth in YouTube, currently at 22K subscribers with only a few months, we've never tried to promote ourselves, self-aggrandize, and do all that chest-beating nonsense necessary to be a player in the overcrowded guru market.
I made a point to say that because I wanted to get clicks and go a little more viral.
Long story short, I'm going to give you a few cool surprises when you take advantage of the High Value Academy.
But he lied. And people really believed it, man. I saw nerds all over the internet message, yo, I hang out with these guys. Look what this fucking nerd wrote.
Real talk. Knowing Fresh, it's not 1,000. It's probably over 9,000. If being
Touch grass, man. Touch grass, dude. Just because you're lonely and you want to put people like this up to the highest pedestal, take the power pole out your mouth, man. Like,
to be honest, I've hung out with him, so yes, I believe him. Oh my days.
Just the idea that you have to lie about that, and that Myron knows it's a lie, and then he goes and lies in front of the audience, all this so they can sell stuff. It's crazy what people will do. And you know what's wild too? People will never look at this kind of stuff and see it as a big deal or very highly unethical. But the thing is, as a creator, you have so much influence over your audience. You can get them to siphon hundreds of thousands of dollars to you. You can sell them on a bunch of stuff. You can sell them on merch, drugs, gambling, on whatever the fuck you want. You can even get 100 dudes, get them to fly over the world to come on a boat so they can dance in a circle with a bunch of other dudes and they're straight, supposedly.
oh, I gotta see the
on a bunch of stuff. You can sell them on merch, drugs, gambling, on whatever the fuck you want. You can even get 100 dudes, get them to fly over the world to come on a boat so they can dance in a circle with a bunch of other.
Why is only dropping like And that's one thing I still to this day, it's been a year since the video dropped, is literally, why would they lie about a yacht party? Why would they lie? Like, bro, why would they advertise? Like, that's legit false advertisement. Like, seriously. And yet, people defend them. I don't understand. I really don't. Like, seriously, why is he dropping like it's hot? Like, I don't...
Dudes, and they're straight, supposedly. You can make men do a lot of things.
Booty quiz! Booty quiz!
Booty quiz!
Just
Boys being boys! Booty quiz! Booty quiz!
boys!
Booty quiz! Just boys being boys!
Booty quiz! Booty quiz!
Booty quiz!
Just boys
Yeah. You ever seen a grown man's booty queef? Booty queef. That's a jail anthem. That's a jail anthem.
That Diddy anthem.
Booty queef. And they use this and they
And what the funny thing is, they did have girls on there, but none of them refused to talk to them. They were just there for the free drinks. If 1 or 2 or 5 of them could have just talked to them, they probably would have settled the night. And then others will be comfortable to do so. But no.
Repeatedly to their audience to sell them on shit. It's wild and nobody cares. But they'll turn around and be like, well, you know what? Yeah, man, Myron's a stand-up guy. Yeah, super. But you're fine with lying to your audience to sell shit? It's just an interesting thing to me.
So he's a and people say that he's a stand-up guy. So yeah, so a stand-up guy will be on Twitter or whatever space he's in, basically bashing an entire religion. Stand-up guy, huh? Will bash every woman. Stand-up guy, huh? Bash basically his own people. His own people of color, but he's a stand-up guy. Okay.
What was the when the definition is lying to sell something? What is it called?
Scam.
It's a scam.
I mean, listen, if somebody's selling banking services saying they've taken this many high-value clients on, and that's not true, that's fraud. You can go to jail for that here, or you can lose your license or your ability to be involved in any banking transactions. Fraud. But someone sent me this, and I couldn't stop laughing. When I saw the get a gun buddy, that made me laugh.
He's also not super stable on his feet because he's jumping all the time. Jumping like that all the time and throwing punches like that, the person is gonna try to catch you on the up.
Yeah.
Because then you're not on your feet, and that's a knockdown right there. The hook is gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be
I imagine it's also gonna tire you out too. It's just unnecessary.
It's necessary. You're gonna be able to have your feet planted.
Oh, he's not doing all that. He just hopping.
No,
bro.
I know, but he's just hopping, and there's some punches that he did. That's funny because that's a dance. I don't remember what country, but that's a dance. Messiah's dance like that. Anyways,
that's my self-defense look.
So the thing, it's just stupid. But the thing that happens is that when you're supposed to stay solid so that when you punch, slash your fist, it goes from the ground up. So you have to pivot with your waist, but you have to push with your legs, with your feet. If you're doing that, there's no power in those punches. Right. You're not transferring. You're not.
What happens if you're like in a peekaboo style, right? Like you're getting up close, right?
No.
Right? You're in a peekaboo style, right? And then you just
don't peekaboo. Don't peekaboo. Don't Philly shell. Stick to the basic. Okay, these things are very.
What about the Dempsey roll? I saw that in the anime.
Don't do them that.
If I headbutt somebody, it's like a -1 deduction.
Bro.
It's not.
But if I'm Ethiopian, is it -2?
No, because it's easier for you. If you have big ass forehead.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it'd be like -2 points because we'd be really fucking them up.
No, it's pretty easy for you to do that.
Yeah, I know it's easy. Minus means like more penalty.
Oh, got you.
More damage.
Yes, because you have more surface.
More surface.
Yes.
More density.
Yeah.
Like 95% of our bone density is just right up here.
100%. That's why y'all good at running.
Yeah.
You just have to lean that forward foot. As far as whoa shit, you got momentum for days. You're not really winning races. You're just trying to catch yourself and fall.
Honestly, Habesha babies are the original lean backers. Because in order to maintain our balance,
Yep. And Abisha Pum Pum is the best because birthing that shit.
What you mean? Oh, you mean birthing them big ass foreheads?
For real.
We come out big.
Headed.
I just thought it was funny. I thought it was a little enjoyable thing. It was a little moment.
Yeah.
All right, let's know what y'all think in the comments.
Again! You fucking idiots!
Oh man, nah, them admitting that they were right, like in general, it's insane. Because you don't expect that, because at the end of the day, like, they always pride themselves on themselves being right because they believe what they're preaching when they shouldn't, because at the end of the day, it just comes off very much so misogynistic and arrogant and stupid, but they're just really trying to sell people shit. But I digress. Let me know your thoughts on this video. And to all you followers of Fresh and Fit, shame. Shame, shame, shame. But anyway, I digress. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Abba and Preach. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
And little questions is everything they know about.